have a brief statement to read, and then we'll take any questions you have. Okay.
Did you need names or spelling or anything before we...
I'm Alana, A-L-A-N-A, Anderson, S-O-N. I'm Timothy's maternal grandmother.
Kara Jacobs, K-A-R-A-J-A-C-O-B-S.
Do you mind just taking a little step closer to the microphones? I'm sorry. Thank you.
Is everybody good?
Okay.
On behalf of Timothy's family, I would like to thank all law enforcement for their unceasing work over the last 8 years in trying to locate Timothy. We have received support and well wishes from countless people around the country, and we are grateful. Unfortunately, this child is not our beloved Timothy. We know that you are out there somewhere, Tim, and we will never stop looking for you, praying for you, and loving you. We hope that everyone will join us in praying for the young man who claimed to be Timmothy Pitzen. There is far too many lost children in desperate need of help. We hope our tragedy will help to shed some light on the horrific problems of suicide and missing children in our country. Thank you.
Kara, how did you guys react to the news that Aurora Police is saying this was a hoax?
I don't think that anything involving a child is a hoax, and I would reserve all judgment and pray for the young man involved.
Did the authorities say anything to you about how this came about and what they were able to determine?
Well, they had a DNA sample from Tim, obviously, and they had one from this young man, and he is not Timothy. We've had confirmation from the detectives. And,
Alana, what has this last, 24 hours, what has this been like for the family?
It's been awful. We've been on tenterhooks. We've been hopeful, alternately hopeful, and frightened, and it's just been exhausting. But as Kara said, I feel so sorry for the young man who's obviously had a horrible time and felt the need to say he was someone else, and hope that they can find his family.
You'd been saying of all the sightings over the years, this felt like the most promising.
It did.
Now getting this news today, how has that been?
It's devastating.
Yeah.
It's like reliving that day all over again. And Timothy's father is devastated once again.
As are we. I was very close to Tim. He spent a lot of time here. The last morning I had him, he crawled in bed with me and told me I was the best grandma in the whole wide world. So he's a wonderful little boy, and I hope he has the strength of personality to do whatever he needs to do to find us. My prayer has always been that when he was old enough, he would find us if we couldn't find him.
I know we've spoken about this numerous times through the years, and obviously the hope has always been to get the word out there, to circulate the pictures, and to keep it fresh on people's minds.
Right.
Through this horrible situation that you've been through in the last 24 hours, are you hopeful at least that maybe this is going to bring it back to people's attention?
I am hopeful, and certainly hope that if Tim is in a place where he has communication with the media or a computer, that he'll remember us enough to look for us someday, and I think he will. He's a very smart guy.
Did police give you any idea on this imposter, what his motivation was?
No. And we don't want to guess at this time. We want to respect the fact that it's a child in need of help.
We have no idea why, but...
The next steps for your family?
Oh, it's kind of back to ground zero for us. Kind of reliving everything that did happen and renewing the loss one more time. Hard.
And forgive me, who did you receive the call from?
The detective on Aurora Police,
I
Detective Katavu, who's been wonderful throughout this whole thing.
Jim texted me before we talked to the detective, and I don't think that he's able to talk to anybody right now.
The story this person told about being kidnapped and traded from person to person over the years, this horrible story, does this at least renew your hope that Timothy may be someplace where he is well cared for and is loved?
That's what we hope. And he did get to a loving family, and he's happy, and as happy as he can be, and that whoever has him is taking good care of him.
All we can do is hope.
Thank you for talking.
All right,
Thank
thank you. Thank you for all your concern, too. You've all been kind, and I know it's difficult for you to wait out here and not know anything, but we didn't know anything either. Thank all of you for your concern, too.
All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.